Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Let's hop into this TWAB, because I assume that's what you're here for. And let's listen to some of the awesome stuff that just dropped that'll be coming for Lightfall. This TWAB is amazing. I'll get into it. We know you're waiting for more news regarding the Crucible. We have a few quick bits to share before launch, and then later in the season we'll have the bigger article with more details on playlist changes coming with Lightfall and later. Adjustments to competitive progression and rewards, and changes on how matchmaking will work in the near future. Next week, the competitive division freelance node is going away, as we believe in fireteam matchmaking is solving the problem it was originally intended to solve in a much healthier way. This will merge the player population into one larger, healthier pool, while still protecting smaller fire teams from getting stomped by larger, more coordinated groups. Fine, I'm gonna miss freelance. Freelance was really fun. I could walk in solo and go do my own stuff, but if this is supposed to solve the issue, then I hope that this new way of fireteam matchmaking is healthy and it works. Back into it, competitive quality of life changes coming in Season 20. Placement changes. You can now place in Platinum Division after your initial placement series matches if you were an Adept or Ascendant in the previous season. That's cool. It keeps, the high-end players out of Gold and Silver so they can get to Ascendant and Adept faster, so that's really cool. Mode and map waiting. While we understand not everyone loves Rift and Showdown, we believe that those two modes stress Crucible players in different and important ways, and that a variety of kill and objective modes make for a healthier ladder. However, we are lowering how common Rift and Showdown come up into play. While RNG can give any sequence of maps and modes, we expect Survival to show up roughly 2/3 of the time, and Rift and Showdown to split the other third. We have also adjusted the individual map weightings for Showdown to eliminate maps for the modes that don't play well on them. So no Rift on Endless Veil. It sounds kind of weird. That never happened, but that would be pretty terrible, I would assume. Overall, we have increased the weight of Javelin 4, Endless Veil, and Altar of Flame in competitive division, and removed Disjunction and Cathedral of Dusk from their rotation entirely. That's amazing. Playing on Cathedral of Dusk and Disjunction, gigantic maps for 6 people. It's so massive that those maps are meant for 12 people to shoot each other on, and that doesn't happen on in a 3v3 scenario. The map's just too big. There's too much space, and it's terrible to find people. So I'm glad that they're making that change. It's a good change. These are great changes for the Crucible. You can gild your Glorious title by reaching the Adept division to gild it, so that's cool. Another great change. This is an interesting one. In Season 20, we are introducing the Not Swap modifier of Trials of Osiris in competitive division. In activities with Not Swap, if you change your exotic armor during the match, all of your ability energy is removed, just like you swapped your subclass. They're not implementing this into PvE or Gambits or any other Crucible playlist. This is just for Trials and competitive. I assume, you have one exotic that gets you, murders, you murder people, and then you have your super energy, and then you, swap exotic that increases, your damage, or, how long your super lasts, or whatever. And then that's, super, it's broken. It sounds super broken. I've seen people use it. So I'm glad they're making this change. It's a good change. More details to come in the Crucible blog post next season. Until go shoot people with loadouts and whatnot. Embrace the passive artifact. The seasonal artifact has been with us for a while now, and we have adjusted its functionalities to better suit how you will face some of the most challenging activities in Destiny 2, and to spice up the meta a bit each season. We're making several improvements to Lightfall, starting the following. Here we go. Artifact net mods are now artifact perks. These are passive, and you don't have to slot them into armor pieces. That is huge. Very important piece of information. Once you unlock an artifact perk, it automatically applies to your Guardian, which is just crazy. The perks that we're going to read are insane. So here we go. You can reset the artifact at no cost. That's cool. Anti-champion weapons featured on the artifact can also be overcharged in higher difficulty activities. That's fun. To accommodate these changes, Artifice Armor has now a unique mod slot that grants 3 additional points to character stat of your choice. This change is retroactive to all Artifice Armor. So all of the Artifice Armor that you grinded in, what is it? The Keitel boss thing. It'll be able to duality. That works. All of that works. So that's really cool. Let's listen to these perks. Column 1, You have anti-barrier sidearm, anti-barrier pulse, overload bows, unstoppable scout rifles, and automatic overload. Automatic overload is just auto rifles and submachine guns in the same perk, just overload. Like both weapons will overload. Column 2. These are kind of new and these are kind of awesome. Authorized mods solar. The armor energy costs of all armor mods affecting your solar weapons are significantly discounted. That's kind of cool. And it's going to be the same thing for these other two. Authorized mod strand, so any strand weapons or mods that affect strand weapons are significantly discounted. And the same thing for void. Authorized mod grenades. As you can guess, it's the same thing, but for grenades. And there's this one. Multi-siphon mods. Grant access to armor mods in your helmet that combine the effects of the strand siphon mod with the solar siphon mod and the void siphon mod. That sounds awesome. So I don't know what that means or what it'll do, but I'm sure it'll be really cool. It sounds good. Column 3, Shatter Orbs. The first time you break a combatant's shield, you create an orb of power if you break the shield with a matching damage type. Awesome. Defined Armor greatly improves the benefits of the Noble Deeds, Nanotech Tracer Rockets, Text Balance Stock, and Ambush Origin traits. I assume Noble Deeds and Nanotech Tracer Rockets are probably the newer weapons that we're going to get when Lightfall drops, so that's going to be pretty cool. Solar Surge, collecting a fire spray gives you armor charge. That's like the energy charge thing for the new system, so that's cool. Volatile Flow, picking up an orb power grants you void weapons and volatile rounds. Also awesome. Great. I love volatile rounds. Column 4, Bricks from Beyond. Defeating a powerful combatant with a void weapon has a chance to generate heavy ammo for you and your teammates. Wow. Flare Up. Firebolt grenades apply more scorch stacks. Damage a combatant with a firebolt grenade spawns a fire sprite near them. That's insane. Firebolt grenades are going to be awesome. Origin Hones. Weapons with the Noble Deeds, Nanotech... Or, wait, did I read this one? No. Weapons with the Noble Deeds, Nano-Tracing Rockets, Text Bound Stock, and Ambush Origin traits are always overcharged with that modifier is active. Wow. That is crazy. Allied Unraveling. Rapid final blows with a strand weapon unraveling rounds with longer duration near allies. Sure. Counter Weave. When you are a member of your fire team stuns or defeat a champion, you gain energy for your least charged strand ability. Wow. Column 4 is crazy. Let's go into column 5 and see what else is broken. Stranded Reach. Destroying a tangle with the strand weapon creates a larger, more damaging explosion. Sure. Rain of Firebolt. When you have firebolt grenades equipped, gain a second grenade charge, which... Since we already read before, the firebolt grenade is doing more stuff already. This is crazy. Void weapon channeling. You gain a temporary bonus to void weapon damage after you defeat a target with a void weapon. While at least one of your void abilities is fully charged, this damage bonus increases based on the number of fully charged void abilities you have. Wow. Medieval Champion. Glaives you wield fire a powerful explosive payload that stuns unshielded combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. Additionally, glaives are always overcharged with that modifier is active. Landing consecutive hits with a sword disrupts combatants, stunning them, delaying ability regeneration, and lowering combatant damage output. Strong against overload champions. Additionally, swords are always overcharged when that modifier is active. Prismatic Transfer. When you cast your supers, each member of your fire team with a subclass of damage different typing, or damage type different than yours, gains a bonus to weapon damage. Wow. Big stuff coming with these mods. These mods are going to be crazy, and it's fun because you don't even have to like equip them onto your armor. They will just happen for you. Along with the Crucible changes, really good TWAB. Really looking forward to the new Destiny Lightfall expansion. We're getting a lot of good quality of life changes. We're getting a lot of, perk and armor changes. A good Crucible change for us as well. It's looking really awesome. I'm very excited about this. Very good TWAB. There's more, art stuff. If you wanted to go look at the bottom of it, looks like there's like a little tank video and like some little yarn Cabal guy. I think it's Callus. Yeah, it's Callus. That's cute. Yeah, so go read the TWAB if you want to read the whole thing. I'll put the link in the description. But those are just the big things that I wanted to read out. They looked and sounded really cool. Hope you guys liked the video. Please, if you enjoyed it, like, favorite, subscribe, share, drink some apple juice while you're watching the video maybe, or sharing it to your friends or something. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
can stop you.